Hey, where's the scene? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay, and right now we're going and do the 1 month win July update for Darwinex and see what happened last month in June. Most of you all know that I switched from Helios to Plex, which is the new algo I've been working on. Yeah, so we'll take a look at it and then even take a look at the actual charts itself and some of the trades, and we'll see. So from looking at the screen, you could see at the moment in total we up 11.45%. Still have the same 6% drawdown from February, March, somewhere there. This is the, I shouldn't say the only messed up thing, but it kind of messed up. So because they check in the last 5 months, it shows here that my total return is 4%, and because of that, the rating actually started this month at 63. If you remember last month, the rating started at 73, 74, somewhere there. So because of that, now I have a longer distance to try to get to the 75 because of that. But we'll see how things go. The month started off well with a couple trades. We already up 0.66% so far. The only thing that I am having an issue with, and let me see if I could move myself out of the way here, trying to work on getting this risk of 0.21 up. I reached out to someone at Darwinex if you all could assist with this, like how it is you get this risk ratio back up. When I was using Helios, because of the swings, if you look here, you can see these spikes. Okay, so it's understandable the strategy is risky. So yeah, the rating went down. But look how stable Plex is. Why isn't the rating going back up? So if someone could let me know, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, so yeah, this is where we at. We still have 60k. Hopefully we could make the 75 this month. If we do, we should be up to 90k at least. But I don't know yet. With Plex you don't really get much trades. And talking about not getting much trades, let me take a look at the charts and we'll see the trades for the last 2 months or so. If we look at the VPS, you can see if we look at the trades, like we had just a couple trades here from last month that roll over into this month. We look at what those trades actually was. Right, so there's on the Nasdaq. You can see we took a trade right at the bottom here, and we closed off, and then we took another position here and closed off at this point. So it does a pretty good job at doing this type of stuff where you're picking these low points. If we look at the S&P, you can see same thing here. We took a position here, close it right there, one right here, and we close up there. So and I don't even look at this really. I just probably once for the day I open it and take a sneak peek at what's going on. So this here trades at the moment 7 different strategies, and then each one completely independent with all the settings, the lot sizing, and so on. So this one trades all 7. The S&P 500 trades 4, and the currency pairs are all just 1, which is the RSI 2. We got a trade here a couple days ago. I noticed a trade this morning on the euro dollar. So this will be a short position. Now this red line isn't the stop for the RSI 2. This red line isn't the stop. This red line just dynamically moves to show where the price needs to close below or above in order for the trade to close. So this isn't really a stop, because the candle could go all the way through it and then close here and it would exit the trade. This is just to signify where we need to cross. So if we take a look at the history. So this is history for the last 2 months. You can see it's not much trades actually. It's a small amount of trades and ending up at 21k. You would notice the lot size in here, it's all over the place, and that is because each strategy does an independent lot calculation based on like the performance of the strategy and how well it performed in the past. So strategies that performed well would be given a higher lot size to trade with, and the strategies that didn't do so well, or I shouldn't say didn't do so well, that the results were less, would get a smaller lot size to trade with. And that happens on the fly as the calculation runs, right? And then even within that, the calculation from the S&P is different from the NASDAQ because the market moves differently. So it takes all of that into consideration. And you can see here the different strategies. So when it fires off a strategy, it should say what the strategy is, and so yeah, this is where we at on the Darwinex account. I mean, even though it is up 36% at the moment, it still only shows 11% on the Darwinex dashboard, which is the one thing that I find really sucks about the Darwinex system. But I mean, we'd see how things go. Let's see if we could get allocation for this month. Still have a ways to go. I think up 66 on the rating. Need to get to 75. All right, so yeah, this is where we at. This is how the trades were taken and stuff. If you guys interested in me doing a weekly update with the trades that was taken, let me know. I could probably do a weekly recap on the trades. Now you can see this is all the symbols that we trade for Darwinex, which is 10, but on my personal account I only do 6. Same concept where we have a different amount of strategies for each symbol, and then the currency pairs is only the RSI2. But because the data is different between all the brokers, sometimes you would get a trade triggering on my personal account and it doesn't trigger on Darwinex, and then sometimes you get one on Darwinex that doesn't trigger on my account. So it is what it is. That is where we at. So if you all have any questions, don't forget to leave it in the comment below, or you could head across to the Discord, which is the first link in the description. Send me a message, and yeah, that is where we at for this month. Peace.